from America. So wanted to get out before they started closing the borders, shutting down planes, requiring you to do certain things if you're gonna fly the plane. Fortunately we had our instinct caused us to get out, to move quickly, because many of those things are happening now. So we sold everything, gave everything away that we didn't sell, because for me, there was no returning. No, that was it. Alright. So it reminds me of a story. I don't know the details of the story, so anybody who knows the story, just you know it. I'm gonna describe it as best I can remember it, but it went something like, there was a general, and he had his army, his soldiers with him, and they were going to attack another army. But this army that they were going to attack vastly outnumbered them. I mean, it was just vastly outnumbered. He was coming in on ships, boats, ships. And so he told the men to leave the boat, go on land, because we were ready to fight this battle against this large army that vastly outnumbered them. So the guys left the ship, they got on the army, and they were like, General turned to him and said, okay, look, I want everybody, all y'all turn around and look at those ships. And the ships were on fire. And the soldiers like, what are you doing? Why are the ships on fire? He's like, well, let me tell you, that army that we have to attack, they vastly outnumber us, and there's only one way that we're walking off this land alive. We're gonna have to fight and win, because those ships there, no return, no retreat. He had those ships burned. So it was with that kind of determination, with that kind of attitude, that we left everything to protect my children, my wife, and myself. Okay, so I don't want to play any games with that part, because we're still in that stage now, survival. And we'll get more into that though. All right, now let me get to go. All right, so that's what we ended up doing, and again, we left pretty quickly to get out. So we're out now. Let's talk a little bit about our arrival here. So we arrived in Tanzania December 3rd, 2020, and we stayed in a hotel for about 40 days. The plan was only to stay there 3 weeks, maybe 30 days tops. Part of it that's just a vacation, to kind of relax from the intense lifestyle that exists over there with the W's. And during that 3 weeks, 30 days, we were going out every day looking for a place to rent. And that presented some challenges, because here the people know that you're coming from America or Europe or wherever you're coming from, over that they call the West, the W's. They know that you're coming, so they think that you have a lot of money, and so they raise the prices on many things, and housing is one of them, rent. So, but we were able to find a place, and we got out, like I said, about 40 days, and then we moved into the place. I think we did, the first run was 6 months here. What they require in Tanzania, at least in Dar es Salaam where we are, is that you have to pay, they like 6 months in advance. We've heard about some 3 months in advance, but I haven't seen that. It hadn't happened to me. I don't know if that would be something that would be for Tanzanian residents or citizens that they may get that opportunity to do 3 months. But for me, everyone that I went to was 6 months. Some of them were even like they wanted a year. So we found a place, moved there, and within 3 months, we knew we couldn't stay there. It was just too high, number one, but the people, the landlords, they weren't, let's just say they weren't ethically and morally upstanding people. It was really just about money with them. So they overcharged us, and we knew it. No big deal, because we knew we had to find another place. So we used that 6 month period to look for another place, but also learn the people, the town, the areas, different places that we thought might suit us. So after that, we moved out and we found another place, and so we're comfortable there. Now, during that 3 month or the 6 month period at that first house, I'm going to talk to you now a little bit about our plan. Remember, I told you we got here in the hotel. We were staying in the hotel for like 30 days. Well, our plan, it was a year plan, short-term plan, was that first year to get here, get established with a place to live and stay, and then take a relaxing 1 year kind of off vacation a little bit and just relax. But during the year, be researching, investigating what kind of business we wanted to start initially. And the reason I say initially is because we had a business plan. Like, we wanted to come here and build apartments and houses and do that and help the people, not come and enrich ourselves, but put together some kind of benefit for the people, as well as allow us to have a business that would take care of us and support us and allow us to live here and stay. So, but we started to research that, and we found a good business. It was a business that can start right away, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But we determined that initial business that we would start would be one that helped the people and brought us a little money. And so we went into transportation, and I'm going to give you guys some video on that, some pictures on that a little later on. And so it's pretty good. We'll explain to you more, but that was a part of our initial plan, was to get a quick business going. You can do laundromats, you can do a variety of things here, because here it's not really a franchising type place. It's kind of like subsistence, where the people, get a business, small business to take care of their family, and that's pretty much it. We're a little bit more ambitious than that. We want to employ many people and help families. So our first year, as I said, was just to get here, get an initial business going, so that we can do our mid-range plan, which would start in year 2. Meaning, first year, like I said, take a break, rest, kind of get it together, and then be developing that initial business. And that's what we did. This is month 9, okay, and in month 9 we have 9 units active. I'll talk to you more about that. 9 transport units. We have the goal is to have 15. We got a little bit behind because we had some other issues. I'm going to talk to you also about that later. But we got a total of 24 units. And by the year's end, we want all 24 units out, actively driving. So that was our short-term plan. And that'll put us in a position so that we can start year 2. And year 2 is where we begin to implement the business that we want, that gives us an apartment, things of that nature. And then allows us to build our own place too. If this is the place to stay. And we're going to talk more about that. But this is so far what has happened. And so now, we're here. Phase 1, initial business is up and running, successful so far. The apartments and to build our own home, that's what's going to be coming next. So I'm going to share that with you. That should be around a year or two. So we've got about 4 or 5 months. Now, okay. Remember I told you we left quickly, abruptly, burn the ships, all that. Because I am the kind of brother that's about going to get it. You understand me? Going to get it. I'm not 25 and got time to waste, and I don't have that. I got 2 babies. Babies. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of them. I got kids, so I have to make sure that before I leave this earth that there is some business that is here for them so that they can enjoy freedom. Ooh, they can enjoy that. So that's what I'm doing.